Good afternoon, and I have to wear my spec. That's why I have to stand here to engage your attention to look at my PowerPoint. And I try to be efficient, and I think it's running out of time. Okay. Well, I'm very delighted today to talk about the subject customer engagement, and I think in fact this term is pretty broad, and so I can only focus the discussion from the perspective of visual merchandising. So to start with my presentation, I think we look at the simple definition of customer engagement, and it is described as the activities to engage customer via the innovative customer strategy and solution. And these solutions include diversified activities happening from the retail spacing or multi-marketing channel, no matter it is online or offline. Well, in recent years, I have to say the world has changed, and global economy has developed, and national boundary become blurred, and the market size definition is broader, is widened, and we have to find out the what should I say? The market become more complicated, and rule has been developed in recent years to find out how we can measure the customer engagement effectively. And these rules has been continuously redefined in order to either strengthen the old rules or to replace the old one. So why we change the rules? And some of the reasons can be classified as, first, customer demand more to be heard and involved. And second, traditional interrupt and repeat model of advertising becomes less effective, and customer and brand loyalty become weakened, or we have the abundance of information supply at no cost. One reason of the change of the rule perhaps is coming from the change of the customer behavior. And we have to say nowadays the contemporary customer behavior is difficult to be predict, and they are more or less find difficult to comprehend how they change. Some of the phenomena of the contemporary customer behavior can be summarized in 4 ways. First, the consumer are well connected, as what has been discussed early in this morning. They never be far away from online purchasing channel at any point of time. Or socially, they're well informed. The interaction between or among the companies and consumers or consumer themselves, they are well kept informed. Individually, they would like to express personality and uniqueness, or sometimes they prefer to have distance from the constant presence of digital world. Change always brings opportunities, and we keep on looking for new strategies to engage both and new customers arising from these behavioral changes. I can find there are 4 directions of the retail strategies. And the first, they are more social and culture and consumer behavioral driven, or they consist of multi-directional brand marketing campaign. And the third, they consist of internet, electronic and digital application. And the last one, they call for visual or sensory appeals. And of course, the last one will inevitably link up with the word visual merchandising. So visual merchandising, what is a simple form called VM, it is described as an activity in retail space environment dealing with the physical presentation of the goods in appealing manner with the intent to touch the consumer sense. Well, one of the prime goals of the VM is to turn engagement into motivation purchase at store environment, or you can say effective display is to facilitate the successful completion of all potential sales transactions. So how we can measure the effectiveness of the visual merchandising? There are twofold. The first, the VM has to attract and engage customers, or more importantly, they have to turn the attraction into motivation and how to make them, the customer, into a buyer.